All right, everybody, welcome back to Talk Show Night at Juicebox Manor. We are ready now to invite in our in-house guest for today, Dead and Divine. They're from Burlington. They're heavy. They're awesome. They're on Distort. We love them. You love them. Now we're going to play their song, and they're going to walk onto our set.
Wicked.
Right? What's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
Technology, eh?
Technology's beautiful.
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? Come on, sit down. All right, well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to our home and sitting down to talk to us.
having us.
Thank
We
you.
really do appreciate it. One of the first questions I have is, we were talking for a little bit right before you walked on here, and you turned down a helicopter ride from the city of Burlington,
It did turn out a helicopter
which to
ride.
me is insane.
It really comes down to just us feeling like douchebags. We felt like dorks, man. You can't descend upon people in a helicopter unless you're like someone rad like The Who or fucking Rolling Stones. It's a helicopter, I don't know.
It just seemed pretentious.
Well, what was the context, first of all? Let's explain to people why a helicopter ride was even on the table.
Well, I guess the whole thing with Youth Fest is that they, every year, like they get a headlining band to come in and play the city.
Right, and Youth Fest is a festival in Burlington.
It's like a it's a youth festival actually. You would have never guessed, but and I guess they just have like a thing with like a helicopter company or some guy who owns a helicopter, and they fly the headlining band in. And you fly in on a helicopter and kids are all cheering and it's like whatever. But see, I would be worried about like descending and like no one caring.
I've seen it happen.
And it's just empty and everyone's like, who the fuck are they? And you just kind of get out of the helicopter and look like a tool. So I don't know, man. That would be a bad way to die too.
No way.
No, that's such a rock and roll death.
Dude, if you died descending on a crowd of like 14-year-old Burlington.
Oh, that's legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dead and Divine died crashing into youth. Burlington's youth.
Oh, and there'd be like a great like pun-based headline on the Sun. It'd be like dead and dead. Yeah. So I mean, you guys can go from Youth Fest in Burlington and your mayor calling you sick to producing a record with a guy like Garth Richardson. Is there any element like when you're working with someone like that who's made like records with a band like Rage Against the Machine or something? Like, so you're going into that knowing that this guy has worked with some of the biggest bands
in the world.
Yeah. Is there? I wonder if that would affect your ability to produce at all. Like at least for the first couple of days, you'd just be like, would be like an element of being starstruck and just sort of being nervous. Yeah. I would feel. Anyway.
Oh, I was. We were all totally nervous. I mean, obviously he has such a huge status. You know what I mean? And especially he's a big vocal guy too. And being the singer, that's like the worst. You're like, oh.
Yeah, you're
like, I'm gonna get hounded.
You'd way rather work with a producer who just didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But then, when we met him, like the first day, we only got 10 minutes, and he was already cracking jokes and just being
he came
totally
in and
down
he
to
was
earth.
awesome. So.
And when it came to vocals, he's like, just want to make sure that with everybody, just want to make sure everyone's as comfortable as you want to be. Do what you want. If you want to get absolutely hammered and do your vocals, do it. He's like, whatever makes you comfortable. Like, totally not. He gave off a way better impression than I thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
he was actually one of the coolest dudes I think we've ever had the opportunity to meet.
He's a filthy guy, man. He's like
like he's unclean, or do you?
No, he's very
he
clean.
bathe?
Actually, he actually brought in
baby wipes.
Sorry, Garth, if Garth ends up seeing this, but he actually brought in some baby wipes that he insisted everyone using after they number two.
Garth Richardson loves.
He
baby wipes.
loves baby wipes. It was like a fucking having a dad around, dude. If you went to the bathroom and you came out and like he knew that you didn't use them, like you didn't even open the fucking box, and you're like, dude, but they're baby wipes. I don't want to wipe my ass.
It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. It's like, no, get back in there and wipe your ass properly. Like you're a grown man. And you're like, what the fuck? I felt like I was like experimenting like sexually. It was weird. It just feels wrong, and like this does make me different than everyone else. And I was like, this is fuck. If someone finds out, are they gonna like judge me? Are they gonna think I'm weird or like fucking? Is everyone gonna make fun of me? And I did it. And it was kind of rad. It was kind of awesome. So
this is like a huge step, I think, for you coming out. It's a huge step for baby wipe users everywhere.
I use baby wipes.
Yeah, you're gonna be like the milk of baby wipes.
Oh yeah. You're gonna recruit people to use baby wipes.
We for sure could get baby wipes to sponsor this episode.
I'm just gonna walk into Shoppers and like slap a DV tape down and be like, "What's up?
Check
Give
the
me all
shit
your
out
baby
now."
wipes because you were gonna make shit tons of money." Well, I think we're gonna come back with you guys real soon. Have a little bit more fun.
Awesome.
Deal with a little bit less pressure. Alleviate that pressure with some games. I know, right?
So much fun ahead.
Too much. I'm tired.